Hey birds, my name is Glibwings and welcome back to another episode of MegaMan X7. In the last episode, we took on the last 4 bosses, so we've defeated all 8 bosses, and in this episode, we're going to be going to the new area to take on the next boss. So it's just boss battle after boss battle after boss battle. I'm pretty sure there was a sound effect that was supposed to play when we entered that gate, but okay, I guess not.
We know you're in there, so come on out, Professor.
Alright, so now we deal with the Professor.
Thanks for coming by, fellas. This way I can face you in the comfort of my own home. I guess this means you've already defeated all the worthless others.
So you see how his name is Sigma, right? And if you guys recognize that voice, that is the same voice from the cutscenes. So now I'm finally going to give away his name. His name is Sigma. And this is kind of like the main antagonist of the X series, so just a bit of background information.
So, it was you after all. You never give up, do you? Even when we break you down to scraps, you always come back.
Yeah, that's how you progress a series.
That's right, folks. I'll do it again and again. I will make X and Zero mine. Now come and get me. Give me a good fight. Like you always do.
Will do. This sounds like how you progress a series. You break the antagonist down to scraps, and then they come back somehow so that you can keep going with the series. Just so you can progress whatever you want to progress. It's like winning, but not getting the full victory. Anyway, I consider this fight about an intermediate fight, I would say. The final fight I consider one of the easiest boss battles, which I actually thought was really hard the first time I did it, and I'll be showing you guys why in a little bit here. I like how I can just kind of like take him down like this. I'm just gonna keep attacking him then. Yeah, when you shoot at him, well, I guess I'll show you now. So when you shoot at him with X, he'll allow you to shoot for a little bit. And then eventually he'll just kind of do this. And no matter how many times you shoot at him while he's shielding, he will not unshield. So we're going to use Zero for some sword play here. And I guess we can't really do that. Okay. So for this part, I like to charge up X. And just wait for his cannon to go down. And then just attack him like this. I also like to use X primarily for this fight, but I'm actually going to sword play for this fight just to speed things up. Just to make things a bit simpler. Just because I want to speed things up, and I want this fight to be faster. Now, this episode is going to be a 2-parter, because I can't really save in between or really stop the episode in between, so I believe this episode is going to be a 2-parter, if anything. Where'd you go? Okay, you were right there, so I'm going to attack you and dodge all those, which are actually surprisingly easy to dodge. Keep attacking. Those are so easy to dodge. Where'd you go? Oh, you're right there. Keep going into this routine. Alright, that's different, I guess. I mean, yes and no. Alright, it is X time. Oh crap. So glad there's a pause in between. It actually kind of helps having that pause in between. Let's attack him with the big. So we're actually going to go ahead and refill, because I feel like that would be necessary. I like how you can just kind of attack him in the air like this. Kind of nice, actually. Also, Giga Crash, where are you at? Oh, Giga Crash is charged. Which means we'll be able to use Giga Crash for this. Yeah, when his cannon's going, I've learned this from experience. Don't attack him with your... or don't release your big attack while his cannon is still going. It's not going to be a very fun time for you if you do. Okay, I think he's in Giga Crash territory. And if we didn't believe he's not in Giga Crash territory, look at his health. He is basically almost dead at this point. So we're going to go ahead and actually Giga Crash right now just to finish him off. And there we go. I was right. He was in Giga Crash territory. So when his health is about... So when a boss's health is about like that, or maybe even a little bit more, Giga Crash right then and there. It will help so much if you do. So that's that. And I love how as soon as you defeat Little Sigma, this is the final boss fight. Big Sigma. This is Ultimate Sigma, basically, that we were fighting. Now, like I said, there's no in-between, so this episode's gonna be a two-parter. So we're gonna be defeating the final boss after defeating Little Sigma. I like how it just kind of takes you right into the next boss straight after the loading screen. What a game. Alright, so just kind of follow my routine for this. This part I might not talk as much for, because I really like to concentrate for this part. But just kind of follow what I do. That's what I'll say. Just follow my steps. So you want to dodge out of the way. I've died to that so many times, and he's punched me off the ledge, and you just kind of fall into nothingness and die. I've died to that so many times, but yeah. For this part, when he's up close like this, you just kind of want to attack him. Just spam X with, spam square with X, and you pretty much should be good to go. Oh, I didn't know I could jump twice for that part. For this part, what you want to do to get this effect, I actually didn't know you could dodge these. Or, well, at first I tried dodging them and it didn't really work. I didn't know I could really do anything about it. But for that part, what you want to do is... Yeah. What was I going to say? For that part, you literally just want to you want to press and hold square with 0 to do this when he brings out these green things, and it will just kind of bounce off you. Once I figured that out, this boss fight became incredibly easy when I first found that out. So, yeah. And yeah. But yeah. You want to be mindful of that. When he just kind of stands there for a prolonged amount of time, you want to get ready to dash. You will do this from afar too, so be mindful of that as well. Unfortunately, we won't be able to hit him twice with the green ones. And dodge. Just be careful with this fight. This fight you can die pretty easily, and it really sucks when you do. So, just be careful. This is where you get a lot of your damage in, is with X, which is really, really nice when you do. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. I just love how easy that is. It's actually great. And we've taken off his helmet. Yeah, you want to get to his arm as fast as you possibly can. That is one thing. Also, staying on here is good. You can try going up on the other ledges to see if you can make those areas work. We're actually going to heal X real quick, just in case X becomes last resort or becomes our main resort. So, yeah. I really don't like when he punches. The first time I figured out that he punched, it was like, wow. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Also, be mindful of this, because he'll do this once or twice, but he might turn to you and try to punch you. If he turns to you and goes to punch you, dodge. Get ready to dodge. Yeah, that part you just want to spam square, like I said. So that's all really for that part. Jump, jump. You mainly want to just jump once for that. He'll do this once or twice. Jump, jump. So close.
It's up to you.
Yeah. When he gets more towards like the end of his health, he'll do more punching. But yeah, just be mindful if he turns to you. He might turn to you. He might not, but if he turns to you, just get ready. That's all I can say. Yeah, you want to hit all 4 of these away. Don't miss one. Plus, they're kind of homing, so they can accident... Or, not accidentally. So, some of them can hit you if you don't dodge all of them. That was really close. Somehow I really feel like dashing in between has invincible frames, but I'm just not too sure. Yeah, like this is a great example. Yeah, sometimes he'll just kind of reappear and disappear. I wonder if you can hit him when he does this. I think you can if you go up on the other ledges, but I haven't really explored that territory quite yet. Also, what about Giga Crash? Giga Crash charge? Nope. Well, almost halfway. Speaking of X, I gotta switch over to X. Oh, he's almost dead anyway, so it's not like it really matters anyway. So, we're fine. Just as long as we don't die, because you can die instantaneously in this fight. And he's almost dead. We have almost beaten the game, guys. Just gotta get to a point where we can attack him here. Getting pretty close. But we're gonna get something that's not underwhelming. Yes! And that is the game, guys. We have officially beaten the game with a good record time, actually. Which is really nice. Yeah. And here we go. Last cutscene.
This way! Hurry!
No, that's not gonna work.
Axel!
No, Axel.
I will return in a new form. I promise you.
Okay.
I found you, Zero and X.
Red.
Very nice, Red. Give me your power. It's time for revenge.
Oh, with this power, I'll never lose.
The old trickaroo. That's actually not Red. That was Axel.
Axel, wake up.
Are you okay?
Pretty cool, eh? You gotta give me some credit.
Fine. Let's get out of here.
Hey, wait for me!
Hey.
Where am I?
Oh, this is the last part of the cutscene. This part is really creepy.
Eliminate the Mavericks. The Mavericks. Eliminate the Mavericks.
X.
The Mavericks.
What happened, X?
Yeah, it's just a dream.
Just a dream.
Zero? Zero, do you read? We've located the runaway Maverick Grogs at point F5113. I want you to head there immediately.
I hear you, Alia. I must have fallen asleep. I'm on my way. I hope that was really just a dream.
Yeah. But anyway, that has been the entire game. So I want to talk about this series briefly. Number one, I really love this game. I could play this game for hours and never get tired of it. I could play this game over and over and over again, and I would never get tired of this game, for one. Number two, this series has come a pretty long way, I would say. Maybe not as long as some of my other series, but it definitely has come a long way, I would say, and I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with the way that this series went. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this game as much as I did. I might go back and play some of the other X games like X1, X2, and so on and so forth. Might go all the way up to X8. Maybe I'll play X8 next. I might, but we'll see. I do have, now, on the topic of upcoming projects, I do have a couple more Let's Plays that I want to do, like console Let's Plays for PS2, and maybe one for the N64, if I am really feeling ambitious enough for it. But I want to do, I might do 2 more showcase Let's Plays. They're showcases because it's not the full game, because they're kind of like arcade style games. And I will reveal those in due time. I might do them, but we'll see. Yeah. The first time, my first attempts at this game, I used to struggle getting to just the bosses alone with this game. I used to not have the skill or routine down for this game. But once I developed that, I was pretty much good to go for this game. But I used to really struggle a lot playing this game. Like, I just could not play this game really good at all for the life of me. But nowadays, I think I can play fairly well at this game. And I might want to eventually turn this game into a speedrun, since this is one of my favorite games. But yeah. So anyway, I'm going to let the rest of this play out, or the rest of the... rest of the credits play out here, and we'll go from there, and I'll just kind of think about things to talk about here. But yeah, like I said, I really do like this game. This game is a lot of fun, and yeah. So I think we're coming up on the end of the cutscene here, or cutscene, the credits, I mean. Yeah, we're coming up on the end of it. So, Production Studio 3. Cool. Presented by Capcom. Best company. I love Capcom. Capcom is amazing. It's like one of my favorite companies next to Nintendo. Thanks for playing. You're welcome. It's been a pleasure. Alright, now loading. And that's all. So, I said this at the beginning of the series, but now that we've completed the game, if we were to go and play this completed file, like once we save and we go back to play this completed file, here's the thing. If we were to do that, we would start back from ground zero, just like we did at the beginning of the series. But here's the thing. I wanted to use a completed file for this game because I felt like the runtime of this game would be a lot better, and the episodes would be shortened enough so that I do enough damage, and so that I can get through this game a lot faster rather than having to like start from scratch. I just kind of wanted to do that because this game was kind of a showcase Let's Play, but it was more of a serious Let's Play as well. So anyway, let's go ahead and save for the last time. Yeah, the first time I ever beat this game, I was just so incredibly proud. I was just so happy to have beaten this game. But yeah, you just get these two options. You get the option to save and return the title. So let's go ahead and return to title. And I'll do my outro. But yeah.
MegaMan X7.
That has been the entire game, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this Let's Play of MegaMan X7. And yeah, that has been the game. So, outro time. As always, guys, if you liked the video, hit it like a window. Play hard, take flight, Glibwings out.
Racist.
Equality.
Perspective.